Boom, boom, boom. We're back. This is the Enigma Sept Hour. This is your host, Enigma September. And what you just heard was my man Big Low with this new single, Water. The video is out now. So if you're listening in YouTube land, you can go check it out right now at Big Low Hip Hop TV. And it's really special because I think he said it's one of the most personal songs to date. And yeah, the video actually, if you watch the last or listen to the last episode of the Enigma Sept Hour, our guest then DJ Body Slanger, aka Weston Wickerson. Man, Wes gonna kick my ass. Anyway, he was in the video. Big Low's daughter was in the video, among some other people, and looked like it was all fun. I wish I could have been present in the other side of the 850, but I wasn't. So good. But anyway, man, shouts out to Big Low. October Libras are pretty darn good. Pretty darn good people, I think. Yeah, shouts out my man Big Low. Let's get into it. We got a lot to talk about. The guest this week is my man Ashton Martin. He'll be back. Him and the wifey, Dicaria. They still out here grinding, doing their thing during the pandemic. And they got the Care Package EP dropping. So we're going to talk to them about that and what else they got going on during these tremendous, turbulent times. Get my Porky Pig on. Y'all love it. Yo, so I said I already announced my man Big Low dropped a new video for the song Water. Shouts out to him. Also, too, again, shouts out to Body Slanger, man, for coming through and talking to your boy. It was appreciated. I think it was a good conversation. Hope you guys appreciated that. What else we got? Oh, let's give a moment of silence. Tallahassee area lost a real one. Rapper and entrepreneur Larry Grams reportedly passed away this week. According to my man Stess, apparently cancer was the corporate. Larry, man, doing things around Tallahassee and just worldwide. Man, been grinding for a minute. I know he was affiliated with George Clinton and some other people. And yeah, lost a real one, man. Lost a real one. So rest in peace to Larry Grams, man. I mean, he's one of them people that, you know, if I could have got on the pod, like, yeah, that would have been good because he's really one of the people that was like really out here, you know, doing things, making moves or whatever. But life is life. It's gonna get you, man. So rest in peace to him, man. Peace and blessings to his family, everybody in this camp, and yeah, salute. All right, so what we got? Also, two more local news. Man, Cody Banks just dropped a new EP, Confinement. Granted, I haven't got a chance to, you know what I'm saying, check it out just yet, I'll be honest. But the best I can do right now is that you guys know that Cody Banks just dropped that called Confinement. Supposed to be available, whatever, I guess you're listening to your music. So make sure to check that out. And what else we got? Shouts out my man Rico the Champ. You know what I'm saying? Him and some of his people. Apparently they had a little get together, a little field day. I sound real crazy saying field day, man. Because you say, hey, you guys are having a field day out there. It's all like mad cheap. Like, what's a field day? But anyway, man, they had an 850 reunion, you know what I'm saying? Oh, they haven't. I'm gonna go ahead and announce it. But they already did it. Yeah, apparently, I'm glad I saw it. Apparently, they have an 850 reunion. Man, Rico the Champ gonna be out there. It's gonna be MB's the Cadillac Joe, Nario the Don, Big Trapper, amongst other people, from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. You know what I'm saying? Kids 12 and under are in free. Got a free bounce house. Gonna be at Lloyd Field out there in Monticello. Now, I want to say I was announcing that they had a gathering already, which is true. So they had a gathering and they're having a gathering. Okay, yeah, I ain't tripping. Those in YouTube, y'all see. I ain't tripping. All right. Trying to report on something. All right, so they had a 4th of July weekend hangout. That went peacefully. Shouts out to Rico for all of that. And so looks like they're gonna re-up and have an 850 reunion on the 15th. So big up to them boys, man. Y'all keep it up. Y'all keep it positive. That's why I wanted to report it. You know what I'm saying? Because they stated that they did there was no incidents. And really, I think that needs to be not necessarily applauded. Should be applauded, but also just understand that a lot of times we do get together and nothing happens. We pay attention to it when something does happen. And then, we have this idea that every time we conjugate that it gotta be some mess. But that's not true. Most times we conjugate and you don't know about it because you don't hear about it because nothing happened. So yeah, man. I just wanted to give them a big up on that. And also too, and more local news, which I really can't focus on because y'all out here wilding. Philadelphia, Philly, y'all gotta relax. But I'm gonna get on y'all. Philly is wilding. Motown Philly's back again. Doing a little old school coon. Anyway. That's disrespectful. Disrespectful. All right. So what we got? Speaking of local news, man. Shouts out to whatever. But apparently, not apparently, I was there. I synced it. My own eyes. They put up Black Lives Matter sign or whatever in the middle of the street over there on what is that? I gotta start saying Gaank Street and Jefferson, not Jefferson, but it is Jefferson. It's Jefferson, it's Macomb, it's Railroad, it's everything. The road like splits. It's like 3 streets, but no, Railroad and Gaank, they put this Black Lives Matter sign in the middle of the street. Those in YouTube land can check it out. They've been doing this in cities across the nation. Apparently, they painted one in New York right in front of Trump Tower. The first time I heard anybody doing it was in D.C. The mayor there, which is a black lady, painted, I think right there in front of the White House. It changed it to 1600 Black Lives Matter Boulevard or something. Yeah. But, man, I really want to get on this. I really wasn't going to go here because there's so much other stuff to talk about, but some of y'all got to relax, bro. Some of y'all negative Nancy motherfuckers, y'all gotta relax, for real. First of all, we get it. It's a facade. We know here in Tallahassee, TPD, in particular, their chief is on some BS. We know. We know. At least I know. I know what happened with the guy Gillie who came up here to get the police chief job, black man, and they tried to screw him over. And he said, nope. not me, and that's why we got the current chief. I know the city can be on some BS. However, sometimes you got to read the room and trying to outsmart everybody by trying to be critical or analytical, and you don't want to be fooled by them. Ain't nobody fooled. But on the flip, the flip side of it is, at least for me, it's the messaging. It's the messaging. Just point blank. You just leave it at Black Lives Matter. That's it for me. That's it. All this other craziness, they just trying to, man, whatever. Ain't nobody falling for that. We ain't that stupid. Hell, they tried to tell us that having a black president meant we couldn't complain about shit anymore. And we still out here protesting. So why do you think that a little sign is gonna pacify us? Yes, they trying to pacify. Oops, wrong, not gonna happen. But you know what? We appreciate it. All right, salute. Did you know why? Because the ideal is either the messaging gonna get to somebody who need to hear it, rather if it's a white person who need to be like, hey, you know what? Maybe I'm tripping. Or it's a black person who need that encouragement to say, you know what? Yeah, my life do matter. I see they doing this for whatever reason. Clearly, they see some importance in it, which means maybe they do see some importance in me. Maybe. Who knows? You know what I mean? Or instead of just sitting there and dissing it, maybe you can flip it and be like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Use it for motivation. And I think that's my thing is like, being negative don't mean you smart. Don't mean you super analytical. Sometimes being positive, you can be positive or negative and still be analytical. You know what I'm saying? Like get off your box. And also too, and not even gets too serious about it, I'll let you know why I'm wilding about it. Bro, these racists are mad as hell. Point blank, that's enough for me. They mad. They are mad. Yes. Then I spend doggone 20 minutes trying to let y'all know about these racists out here. They mad. Oh, it's a Marxist organization. Give a fuck. They mad, bro. So even if the city or the politicians are trying to pander, go ahead. I'm not fooled, but go ahead. You all right, guy? We appreciate it. You know what I mean? But they mad, and for me, I don't want to join them. You want to be mad with the racists? You want to be in that same corner with them? That's what you want? I'm gonna be mad with the racists. This is a malarkey. This shouldn't happen. You want to be with them? You want to be with your people that's saying, yeah, all right, Black Lives Matter for real though. Who you want to be with? Analyze that. So anyway, speaking of being in corners with racists, Gillie the Kid, apparently it just happened too, right before I came on air. Gillie the Kid decided that he was gonna scream out "All Lives Matter" on video. He just ain't gonna type it, so he can't go back and say, "Oh, I didn't tweet that. My Twitter got hacked." No, it was him, live in color, in living color, and yeah, man's decide to go off and say that all lives matter and that he don't believe in Black Lives Matter because it was black people that tried to shoot him and tried to rob him or whatever. Yeah, and not to call nobody out because I know they ain't want their business out, but had someone very close to me, that had someone that they associated with that, came with the same bullshit, the whole all lives matter. right? And I told them, I was like, at this point, they know. They know what that is. You saying all lives matter now. Ain't no explanation. Ain't no, I didn't understand. I didn't know. They know. So don't sit there wasting your time trying to explain what all lives matter or blue lives matter. No, you being racist. You know what you're saying when you're saying that. And but yeah, especially with Gillie the Kid, because he explained that, yo, it's black people that try to kill him. Bro, we don't explain how, yeah, you have faced adversity with your own people because of proximity. Like, they closest to you. You in the hood. You claim to be in the hood. But then you don't think about why you in the hood. Who created that atmosphere? Bruh. Who did that? You know what I mean? Who brought the guns there? I want to say, who said who? At least Furious Styles. I'm gonna be Furious Styles from Boys in the Hood. Ain't no planes in the hood. Ain't no cargo ships in the hood. So who bringing the guns? Who bringing the drugs? Who doing that? Somebody got to deliver it. Even if people that look like us is selling it and moving it around, somebody had to bring it in. Because that's the problem. We don't have certain resources. We don't have cargo ships. We don't have cargo planes. We don't own a FedEx or UPS or USPS. Like, ain't no black man or black people running them things. We ain't running the border. Clearly, Donald Trump. Who doing that? Either allowing it in or somebody doing a good job of bringing it in, but it ain't us. So, yeah, man, just big dummy. He been a dummy. Speaking of dummies, man, Kanye, I'm getting into all the dummies today. Screw it. Man, so Kanye did an interview with Forbes, and that fool crazy. Look here. I told y'all a couple weeks ago, first of all, I don't even know why it's a debate about who you're going to vote for. I'm all, first I'll let y'all know I don't like the two-party system. So it's not necessarily anti-whoever. I think the system is the issue. So me looking at Trump or me looking at Biden, it's like, look, man, I can't get mad about the lesser of two evils. It's a system that's set up. But really, at this point, I don't see any third party that's moving anything, that's saying anything, that's doing anything at this point. You know what I'm saying? Granted, vote your conscience always, but at this point, man, you know who you're voting for. If you're going to vote for Trump, just go ahead and do it. You stupid for doing it. But, I mean, hell, it's kind of funny because he went and got his picks for the Supreme Court is rebelling against him. You still rolling with him? They not even, like, they had a chance to knock out abortion and didn't do it. You voting for Trump because God told you to because you got to say the babies? If that's the case, the babies ain't being saved, so why are you voting for Trump? Dumb. Just on a plain, simple level. Outside the fact that he's a racist and a sexist and a narcissist. Shouts out to DJ Keeney. But yeah, man, Kanye off his rocker. I'm sorry. I don't know if Kim Kardashian is just as crazy or she really took them vows and running with it, or she just with them for the kids, or she just milking it for what it's worth. And yo, I don't look at money. Oh, he got $1 billion. Money don't make the man. I don't care. Dude crazy. Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure he's gonna come off and say the interview made him look crazy. He said these things, but they took out contents. And granted, in the interview, they did just take like bits and pieces of what he said. But you said it, bro. And a lot of that stuff, I don't have the notes, but just go find it for yourself. It's just lunacy. And he can't run because he didn't meet the timeline in multiple states. And Congress just said that you can't have any faithless dissenters. in regards to the electoral college. So yeah, even you can't. So it's not like he can even get electoral votes now. Not even like one or two. They have to go with the majority. So yeah. So vote your conscience. Also too, man, don't waste your vote. Be educated. Be informed. You know, so if you're gonna vote for my man, I actually like him. I have my reservations about libertarians, but Bill Wild, you want to vote for Bill Wild? Cool. You want to vote for somebody at the Green Party? Cool. I think they got more work to do, and they got to do more work on local levels and state levels before trying to go presidential. But hey, you want to vote your grandma? If you honestly think your grandma or your granddaddy can do the job, do that. I'm not telling you who to vote for, but just being intelligent. Oh, let me add this too. Well, let me look. Speaking of voting, I got too much to talk about to get into this. But speaking of voting, if you're going to vote, no, not even that. Voting is the least you can do. Please understand this. Listen closely. Voting is the least you can do. It's the least. And that's the problem, is that we go and vote, and all these complaints about, well, black people on the Democrat plantation. Let me tell you why we're on the plantation, if you will, which is some racist shit anyway. The reason why is because a lot of times, most of Americans, ain't even black people, Americans in general just don't vote. But then when we vote, we just sit back and think, hey, I voted. They should know what I want. You know what I'm saying? It's like staying with somebody, and I'm not talking about Felicia, so screw y'all if y'all think I'm trying to throw dots at her. Like staying with somebody, and you know it's dishes. You got washing dishes. And you just sitting there waiting for them to wash the dishes, but you ain't saying nothing. But you thinking it's dishes in the sink. They should know that they should wash the dishes, right? And then you get mad because they don't ever will wash the dishes. But do you realize what you didn't do? You didn't tell them, hey, do you mind washing the dishes? Will you wash the dishes? And also, too, just to let y'all know, I'm not taking a shot at my baby because she tells me or she asks me to wash the dishes. So screw y'all if y'all thinking y'all getting a piece of our married life. But we're going to get into somebody else's married life real soon. But but it's the same thing with politics. Yeah, you can go and vote and you thinking, okay, I voted. It's like you think, oh, we live with each other, so you should know to wash the dishes. No. You voted, but you got to do more than that. You got to call, email, hell, harass, go to town hall meetings, whatever you can with that politician to make sure they stay on point. And too many times we vote and then fall back. And then 3.5 years, when they come back around and say, hey, vote for me, we like, oh, they pandering us. They just pandering us. They're not going to change. They're not going to change. No, you have to change. You fool. Get off your ass. Get off Twitter. Well, you can stay on Twitter. Twitter is an effective way to communicate as well. But yeah, get on Twitter, get on Facebook, get in your emails, pull out your pen and pencil and paper, and harass your legislators. Harass your alderman. Harass your mayor. If you upset about this Black Lives Matter being in the middle of gangs, and you think it should be on Tennessee Street, or you think it just shouldn't be in there, period, harass your people. Go to the city council people, the city commissioners. Harass them. But don't sit there and roll your thumbs and yeah, I'm cop my seat. Don't sit there. Let me hold this mic. Don't sit there and get upset. Want to be on Facebook and want to be on Twitter and saying, oh, they on some bullshit. Want to be in your text threads. Oh man, these politicians on bullshit. No, nigga, you on bullshit. You ain't doing what you supposed to do as a citizen and hold your Congress people, hold your representatives accountable. Do that. Do that. Now, if you're doing all of that, you got a crew of your people that's hitting them up and y'all sending emails and then they're ignoring you, then at that point, say, you know what, they're on some bullshit. But if you ain't doing that, if you ain't being an active participant in not just the voting process, but the governing process, shut the fuck up. Vote or die. They was wrong about that. Puffy was wrong. Not just vote or die. It's vote, email, protest, go to townhouse meetings, or die. All right? Let me run through this. T.I. got a better discography than 50 Cent. Fuck y'all. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. Man got a song with Rihanna. Case closed. He got a whole hit with Rihanna. Fuck 50 Cent. That's all we got. Before we get out of here, I got to talk about the wildest shit. I told y'all last week about it. Apparently, there was a rumor. August Alsina came out and said that he essentially said he had a love affair with Jada Pickett-Smith. And shortly after, Jada said she had to bring herself to the red table talk. The talk. And today, July 10th, the day of this recording, she did that with her husband, Mr. Will Smith. And yeah, and she confessed of her and Augusta, my boy named Augusta, August. Call him Augusta, you know, chatty patty, bitch ass nigga. Anyway, ain't gonna do I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I apologize. I'm not gonna apologize. He is a chatty patty. We all chatty patties. But no, Jada confessed to her entanglement with Mr. Alsina, with Will in tow. And of course, you know, it was gonna set the internet ablaze with accusations and astonishments and all this other stuff. But like I told y'all last week, man, what people do in their household is their business. That's it. I learned that long ago. I don't judge people as long as the two parties, or 3 or 4 in some countries and situations in Utah. But in some situations, hey, what those people decide to do in their marriage is on them. And it appears that with Will and Jada, they have decided to, they did decide at some point, they discussed that about 4 years ago, around the time I guess you did see August Alsina hanging around the family a lot. It was around that time that the couple was going through some things and decided they were gonna go their separate ways. Like they was just done with it. And it was during that time that the Jada August thing popped off. It wasn't planned, you know, she was just there for him. I guess as a mentor or somebody that was looking as why he was going through things. And that's why you got some people saying that she took advantage of him. But yeah, it blossomed into something else. And then I guess Jada realized that her marriage was worth saving, and she decided to cut mans off and get back with Will, and they are what they're doing now. And if that works for them, hey, so be it, man. So be it. Ain't no judgment. I say this, man. Y'all just make sure don't put that weight on Jada. That's their marriage. And honestly, if Will can say that, hey, it is what it is, then we all can say it is what it is. Honestly. And I mean, you can sit here, a lot of times we find out everybody we think that's in a perfect marriage really ain't. It comes out sooner or later. There's always some skeletons or some or whatever. And honestly, what it comes down to is not praising don't put anybody on the pedestal. basically, do your own deal. What they do is what they do. Is it something I want to model myself after? Maybe not. Maybe so. I can take bits and pieces of it, but no man's perfect. No woman's perfect. No marriage is perfect. It's always a work in progress. That's the key. I know y'all like, how the fuck you talking about? You only engaged, nigga, at 40 years old. All right, that may be true. But in my 40 years, I've been around married people. I've talked to married people, and my consensus is it's a work in progress. It's always something that you have to overcome. It is work. That's why a lot of people want, well, I can't find my soulmate, because really, they don't want to work. All that Hallmark shit, that's why I might keep moving because my guests are already waiting. But that's why I watch that Hallmark shit. Nope. Because it's bullshit. That TV land shit, that's bullshit. They ain't marriage. Ain't no, oh my gosh, we gonna live happily ever after. Oh, yes. Oh, no, nigga. There's gonna be some time you're gonna be like, yo, fuck. Like Chris Rock. We gotta get up and let me go satisfy my wife and do whatever I gotta do. It ain't about me no more. Honestly, that's how I feel. It's not about me. You know what I mean? My marriage is a commitment that I'm making to Felicia to build something, to build a family for me and her, for Mackenzie, and any future children that we have. And not only just that, but our community, our family. We're coming together to build something. So to strengthen our community and strengthen ourselves. And also, too, to put it, if the first thing you come to is to put it in front of God. I know I've been cussing up a storm, but honestly, is God put us together. Literally. If y'all, anybody who knows the story, God put us together. So this marriage don't even belong to me. It don't belong to me. It's not about me. It's about the union and what it brings to us and people around us. It's bigger than that. But also, any gift you get, sometimes, hey, somebody give you a car, you still got to maintain that car. Just don't, I got a new car. And no, you got to maintain it. You got to work on it. You got to make that thing last forever. You know what I mean? And it's going to take time and work or whatever. So whatever Will and Jada got to do to make sure they forever last, that's on them. Cool. It's cool for fodder. It's cool to make jokes, be funny about it. I'm laughing at everything, every joke everybody got because it's funny. But at the end of the day, seriously, that's on them. It ain't got nothing to do with me. I can take whatever they do. If I see a piece and I want to say, okay, I get that. Transparency, cool. Communication, cool. But other than that, hey, the other shit ain't for me. Keep it moving. We can keep it moving. Let me do this. Man, shoot. Ashton, I carry you out there. Hold tight. Hold tight. Got two more things. Got two more projects. Two projects came out this week. I want to talk about. First one was Shay Noor. I just came across this project right before the podcast. Wasn't even looking for it. Actually looking for something else. Man, Shay Noor. Shay Noor and Apollo Brown, they got a new joint that just came out as God intended. Yo, if you want hard lyrics, you want that real street stuff, and you want a little softer female appeal to it, yo, Shay Noor, Apollo Brown, this is it. Definitely check that out. Also, too, Juice WRLD, they dropped his post humorous album, Legends Never Die. It is what it is. I didn't like some of the interludes only because they kind of put in your face that he's not here. And as opposed to Pop Smoke, you can listen to Pop Smoke and it sound like everything was put together. It almost sounded like it was his vision, but with Juice WRLD, all the announcements of, people like remembering him, but they're doing it they saying was past, everything past tense. It just reminds you that he's not here. And that was kind of like a bad takeaway from me. Like I would, like you listen to Ready to Die. I mean, listen to Life After Death. It don't feel like Biggie died. It feel like you can listen to that and still think he's here. Legends never die. Make you realize that, unfortunately, he did die. And but other than that, man, it was a smooth listen. It was a smooth listen. Juice WRLD was talented in what he did, and this is a good showcase of it, at least in my opinion. But anyway, we're gonna get to the next track. Got my man Big OG, I ain't write his name down, with his new single Up. So we're gonna rock this, and then we're gonna come back with his homie and Jackson County comrade Ashton Martin. This is the Enigma Sept Hour. You got time, baby. Boom, boom, boom. We're back. It's your boy Enigma September, and this is the Enigma Sept Hour podcast. What you just heard was Big OG with Up. Mariana, second best rapper, because I got Mariana, best rapper. Ooh, Spice.
Yeah, I had nothing to do with that shot.
I'm only doing it because Big OG, man. Because I know he going to have
Yeah, of course. You got to give OG a hard time because he don't spare you, so you got to give him a hard time.
You gonna talk
yeah,
that. Big respect to Big OG. But right now, my man Ashton Martin back on the podcast. You know what I'm saying, for part 2. What's good, Playboy?
Man, I'm living, running off a couple hours of sleep, but I'm good. I'm here.
No doubt. Now, those in YouTube land, I can see my man got the logo in the back, AME, Ashton Martin Entertainment. Ain't gonna front. I was doing the thumbnail. I was really trying to get the I think I was trying to get the joint like in the thumbnail, but I'll go ahead and put wifey in there and kind of show y'all together because y'all a team. So just want to show that respect.
For a fact.
No doubt. Now speaking of, we need to get into the spice. We ain't finna get into those what you doing, what I got going on. Hey, because I'm only engaged, right? Even I tell people I'm married. I'm honestly, me and Fee just got to sign the paper. That's it. I don't. I'm married. She can have my last name. Might as well go ahead and start signing it. I don't care. But being that, you know what I'm saying, y'all done signed that paper, jumped that broom, and been doing it for a couple of years. What's your take on the bizarreness that's Will and Jada and Mr. Alcina?
Yo, what's wild? Me and my homie Luke was just talking about this. Just talking. It's just like, I mean, my take on it, like, it's weird for one thing, but I know in Hollywood, some people get down like that. And they've been put it out that they get down like that.
Right.
So, and I feel like marketing-wise for August, it's good marketing for him.
I don't know.
Definitely good marketing.
I don't know. I thought about that because actually,
you feel like he really hurt.
Because I went to Twitter and saw it was advertising for him, and in the advertising it said something in effect of, now we have to come to the table, or we have to have a talk. Like, he was basically almost mimicking what Jada put out after everything came out, right? And I was like, all right, that seems so obvious. You know what I'm saying? That you're trying to ride the controversy in regards to the sale. And when it's that cheap, like when it don't seem like it's authentic, I think it may be a backlash. Like he probably gonna get more listens than he probably would have if he just quietly put it out.
Yeah, definitely.
But or if he got some dope songs on there. Now if he can back it up with dope songs, then maybe that'll work. But if they count it mediocre or just okay songs, and it look like he is trying to use this bizarro crap just to get on. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work. I think.
Yeah, I second that. I second that. I kind of feel like he may have felt, you know what I'm saying, probably with some real emotions in it, but no. I don't think it's as deep as like he's making it out. I don't think it's like, oh, let me pat you on the back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it's that deep. I think it was kind of like on some, yeah, I smashed real girl, you know, like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't think it's as deep as like he was like deeply, oh my gosh, I'm devastated by this. You will not leave him for me. Like, I think he knew what it was like from the beginning. I think he knew like.
I think he had more feelings for her than she did. Like you said, I think he had some feelings, but I think for the most part, yeah, he knew what it was. You know what I'm saying? Because he had to see that Will was still around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, he gave him his blessings.
Right. He said, hey, now Will said he didn't. Will was like, nah.
Oh.
Hey. Will said, nah, bro. Nah, I ain't sitting around just being like, yeah, go pluck my wife. But I think Will understood that, you know what I'm saying, him and Jada was in a certain space. And so because they was in that space, it was like, I get it. You know what I mean? I don't think he liked it, but I think he understood what the situation is. And honestly, I told Fee, I was like, Will and September Libra like me, so yeah, I get the vibes.
Yeah.
I ain't saying I'll be down with it, but yeah, like I can see him being like, honestly, shoot, I done got in trouble. Or not in trouble, we got looked at wrong. This is way before me and Fee got together. But I've said, like, if I were to get married and my wife was to do something, depending on the situation, like, well, I said this. Let me go back. Let me walk that back. I've always said infidelity hasn't always been the end-all, be-all for me. And I always look at people weird. They just like, you cheat on me, it's over. Wait. Because there's different degrees and different stuff that different situations. If you just flampant and you just cheating on me and you don't care, you just like, yeah, nigga, what you gonna do? Then it's like, okay, because basically you telling me, screw the marriage, you don't care. But if it's a situation of we was going through some things, you just basically the Jada August situation. Yeah. And it happened because we was going through something, but now you're remorseful and you want to, you know, clear it up. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Because I have an understanding. So, but anyway, speaking of lighter matters, matters that you got caught up in, they tried to catch me in it, but ain't no fun. So what's up? So what's up with this old shopping thing, bro? Like, what? Man, what is our wives trying to pull over us, bro? What's going on?
It was not. Let me tell you, it wasn't even that deep. What happened was this is like, so we've been working crazy on the release of the project, and this was a day that it was a lot more on her plate than it was on mine. So I actually volunteered to go pick up, you know what I'm saying, make the store run. I'll make the store run. That's cool. So, you know, I went and made the store run. Went in the store. Shan posted status, but see, my men intellect already knew she was gonna do it because she was gonna try to be funny. I was like, why she gonna post a status? That's why I'm getting everything correct because I knew she was gonna post a status. So as soon as I walked in the house, before I even went and said anything to her, I did my status. I was like, yeah, I got everything. Everything's good. Well, I checked with her first. I was like, is everything good? I got everything? Yeah? All right, bet. Let me post my status. Yeah. This is a win for the men right here. She thought I was slipping. Y'all caught in the act. She posting, being funny and everything. I got everything. So, you know, that's really what it was. Then, you know, as a female with the level of pettiness that she has, she had to like make something out. She was like, yeah, okay. So then I think you kind of got pulled into it. So she tried to like dump it on you too. She like, well, let's see what happened. You sent him to, and it's like, oh man, here we go. We started something.
First of all, if I were to slip up, it'd be Felicia's fault anyway. And I know she can hear me. Because before Felicia, I ain't know now about no what is it, the pickup and delivery.
Yeah.
Because you can call Publix, they can either deliver the food, deliver the groceries to your house, or you can just pull up, you know what I'm saying, to Publix or Walmart, and they'll put the food. I ain't never did none of that. But for the past year, we've been on it. So you trying to send me to the store? I'm spoiled now. I go in the store, I'm lost. And then you got COVID-19, so we really ain't been like in places. Then we go into the store. But on the flip, this is the thing about it. I thought about this. I was like, on the flip side though, they could try to get Ashton. You know what I'm saying? Because my man's, y'all ain't even 30 yet, right? Just to make sure.
Nah.
Yeah, so, man, I'm almost 40. I've been shopping for myself for about 22 years now. Like, he's trying to tell me I don't know my way around the store. I've been shopping for myself. I'm just not getting married. What you talking about?
Yeah. So it's a different situation.
Yeah, I want to know his way around the store. Now, granted, on the flip side, I give Felicia some bail, because like, even though I have been shopping for myself, I don't shop like her. Like she be buying like real food.
Exactly. Exactly.
Ain't go front. Matter of fact, I think she did try to get me. She could have got me a couple weeks ago. I remember I went to Publix and what was it? Cilantro? That's the name of it. One of them
cilantro.
Cilantro.
Yeah.
I had to Google that bit, bro. Yo. I had to Google that thing. I was like, what is this? This ain't parsley. I know what parsley is. I don't know no damn cilantro.
She hit you with the foreign one, man. Like cilantro.
Cilantro, what the world is this? Smell like this to church.
Oh, man.
I still don't know what cilantro is. Anyway, but
Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't know what cilantro was until Shan, like, showed cilantro, and I tasted it, and now I, like, love cilantro. I was like, that's funny. That's why it was so funny to me that you said that. That was one of the words. I didn't know what the hell it was. Like, what's cilantro? I was like, ooh, I like cilantro.
Right. Oh, this is what you be put. Oh, this is why I like eating this food. Okay. This is like cast a spell on me.
See what you be doing there.
Yo. Well, anyway, man. Before, I don't even know. I'm having fun right now. I don't even want to get into all the other stuff. But I will say this, man. I do look up to y'all. I mean, I know it may seem kind of weird being that I know I'm the elder, but no, just y'all hustling, doing y'all thing, coming together, and actually me and Fee, we trying to get on that track as well. So seeing y'all doing y'all thing, I'm sure it has been an influence, and so just continue to encourage y'all, man. And again, that's why when I made the thumbnail, you know what I'm saying, I wanted to make sure that it was both of y'all, you know what I'm saying, because I know you guys are coming off as a team, and you know what I'm saying, sure. And it's respected. I respect y'all for that, straight up.
Yo, man, I appreciate that, and it's definitely much respect to y'all as well, man, because it's one of those things. It's becoming a rare sight. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't see that a lot, and right. It's like me. I didn't have both parents in my household, so I didn't really have a blueprint of how like it's supposed to go. It was like a lot of failure and learning and growing up and trying to figure out like how an actual relationship is supposed to work, let alone marriage. But you know, it's just a blessing, man. It is definitely a blessing, and I feel like it's bigger than what society paints the picture of like what marriage is. You know what I'm saying? They try to make it seem like, oh, you locked down or this, you know what I'm saying? You don't get to do what you used to do. You know what I'm saying? But really, it's like an enhancement for real. I feel like as a man, that's the reason why God created the woman. You know what I'm saying? Is we work as a team. You know what I'm saying? It's enhancement. I feel like it makes you a better person, makes me a better man because I'm a lot better before I met her. You know what I'm saying? Before I met her, I was a totally different person. You know what I'm saying? And now having her in my life, it's like it focused my mind and realigned me. And I thought of like on a level that I've never even pictured myself being at. But, you know, it's amazing. And, you know what I'm saying? Much respect to you and Fee. We definitely respect you guys as well. You know what I'm saying? It's all love, it's all respect. I definitely appreciate that, man.
Appreciate that, bro. And man, you hit that thing on the nail, man. Because I've been telling people for years, especially younger folks. You know what I'm saying? Even though I was out here doing my thing, but like out here doing my thing, I realized like this ain't getting me nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, I realized I had to make a decision. That's what it was. And a lot of times we look for, and some people may get it. We look for this like this moment of, you know, the Cinderella moment. You know, you're looking for come in with the glass slippers and magic sprinkles, and it's like, nah. Sometimes you may find that one, and you have to decide for yourself. Like, okay, we gonna do this, but realize too. Been trying to tell people for a long time, like this whole idea of I gotta see the world, I gotta do things. What you gonna do that you can do with them? Ain't really much else. Let me be honest. Matter of fact, you know what you want to do when people say, "Oh, I want to see the world." Nah, you want to do some things in the world that you can't do when you're married. And honestly, I can attest that I was out here. I'm trying to let y'all know I was out here. Out here. And it didn't bring me nothing. And honestly, the fulfillment I've gotten, like you said, being with Fee, the fulfillment I've gotten just being with her this past year and some change has been wonderful. You know what I'm saying? Better than me doing whatever I was doing at certain points where I was really getting it in. And I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm good with it. So that's why I try to encourage anybody. Like, man, you find that one, she willing to build and be with you and build this union with you, man. Right, that thing going out, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, hell, worst case scenario, it don't work out, but at least you got the memories. You know what I mean? At least you tried. Yeah. So, but anyway. Talking all this stuff, man. We gotta get into now. It's time to get in the nitty gritty. We're gonna talk about this care package.
Nitty gritty time.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. We'll put together this EP during these times. So what's the science behind the care package EP? Like, what are you guys trying to bring to the table?
Really, it started off just on some wanting to supply something to my fans. That's really was the beginning of it, you know. And then, like, as I was sitting back, you know, the quarantine kind of gave me some time to reflect and pay attention to what's going on. And I kind of seen a need for certain things and certain vibes, you know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of people during this time are, like, depressed and, like, you know what I'm saying, just in a certain mode. But it makes sense because people have been distant from each other. You know what I'm saying? And I took the overall thing of it, and the theme of the project is like when you're in war, you know what I'm saying, you got the care package that's dropped off to the soldiers to assist them with whatever needs they may need, whether it be med aid or food or, you know what I'm saying, it's just that's something to keep them going during the battle. And that's really what this care package is. It's just something I feel like a lot of us are at war with ourselves, with the world. And it's just something just like a care package for you. You know what I'm saying? Just saying like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Somebody cares about you. Here's something for you. And if it doesn't do anything but just get your mind off of what's going on and your, you know, the madness in your life, then I did my job right there with this project. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to supply some quality music and, you know, really get off what was on my mind. A lot of it is really just therapy for myself as well. But I know people relate to it. So it's the care package.
All right. So just to look at it, it looked like the care package. Now you got actually the care package, the EP, and then you actually put out a care package. Maybe behind the time. So y'all already gave out the final giveaway, correct?
we gave out the final giveaway for the free giveaways, but we are still we have a bunch of care packages. We're doing 50 care packages pretty much that we're sending out to the first 50 that subscribe to my live experience that I got. You know what I'm saying, coming up. And it's a movement that I'm starting pretty much. It's called I Care, Talk to Me. And you know what I'm saying, it's really coming from the perspective of a Black male. In society, we're seen as like not taught how to properly say how we feel. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, you're not taught like if you express yourself, you looked at as weak, or you know what I'm saying, you looked at a certain way. And it's this movement that I'm doing is pretty much just saying like, hey, it's cool. You know what I'm saying, to say how you feel. Like, I'm not throwing a pity party, but it's cool to, like, if you got something on your mind, speak your mind. And it's just sometimes I find myself that I'm usually a listening ear for the people that's around me. I don't have like the best advice or nothing like that. Sometimes it's just me sitting there listening to them means the world to them. It helps them, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, that's just what it's about. And so, yeah, we're doing the actual care packages. I'm not going to say what's in the care packages. I want to keep that a mystery.
Okay.
People who receive it. But, and I'm gonna send that to, you know, the 50 lucky people that are chosen. And, oh, yeah, you're going to get one as well. I got one for you as well, bro. Yes, sir.
Better look out for that. You know what I mean? I say this, though. Y'all going to send me a shirt. I need the biggest. Whatever size Big OG got, I need a size big.
I got you.
Yo, I gotta dwarf that nigga. Hey, that nigga up today. I was like, hey, little nigga. Like he like Lil OG ain't. I mean, Big OG, Lil OG. That's disrespectful. My bad. I ain't mean that. But Big OG lived up to his name. He ain't no small dude, but
nah.
That's sure how much bigger I am. I'm fat ass nigga. Like, oh. Shoot. So yeah, whatever size Big OG got, I need a size higher. I need extra space. That man King Red, fat ass.
Yeah.
Nigga.
So throw an extra X on that mug.
Put an extra X. No,
I got you though, bro. Just let me know for real. Let me know your side. I got you.
Yeah, Big OG, and King Red need to make an album called Fat Niggas in Church. I think we could do that. Well, I'm playing. Mess around. Anyway.
Hey, that's it. That sounds like a hit to me, man.
I'm gonna tell you, yeah, don't. I know how you skinny niggas be thinking. Y'all be like, I want some gangs. Nah, nigga, stay small. Trust me, you don't want this pressure. You want this pressure.
I promise you though. I promise you. I always say that. I'm like, man, I'm trying to get bigger.
No. You don't want this pressure, dog. Stay on the 2, dog. You know, nah. This thing crazy.
I think right. It kind of put me in a perspective because most of my homies are bigger than me that I grew up with. So I kind of realized like, you know what? Maybe I am at a good size. I think I'm cool with the size I'm at.
Don't be like, man, dang, them boys can push a car around. Yeah, we're gonna be pushing this coffin around real soon.
Well,
yeah, 5, nigga, high blood pressure.
Oh yeah, man, that already runs my family too, man.
Yeah, trust me, bro. But anyway, I'm not gonna be morbid. We're gonna keep the vibes positive. We're gonna go ahead and get into these tracks, and then we're gonna come back and close this thing on that. We're gonna pretty much did all the other stuff, but we got Ashton Martin with the song "Stan" featuring Gank, and the song "Water," which is funny because I already just played a song called "Water." My man Big Low.
What?
We got 2 water tracks on the same episode, but it works out. So it's Stan and Water, and this is the Enigma Sept Hour. You got time, baby. Boom, 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 and we back. It's your boy Enigma September. What you just heard was Ashton Martin Stan featuring Gaank, and this other joint Water that's gonna be on the Care Package EP. Now when's the EP dropping?
12 a.m. tonight, 7-11 Saturday.
Bet it up, bet it up. So, to the podcast. So right now, if you're listening, that means it's already out. Go get your ass over there after this. Right
Yeah, it's already out. You tuning in now.
Yeah.
So go to your favorite site. Whatever you listen to is there.
So go ahead and run that. Run them numbers up as much as you can. Now, oh man, Gank. Who is Gank? I'm trying to.
Gank. So he's actually an artist from Broward County, Pompano, and he kind of made a name for himself. He's like to me, he reminds me of like a old school T-Pain style sound,
Okay.
but more just he just got his own uniqueness to it, more of like his vibe, you know what I'm saying? So he includes the melodies in what he does, but you know what I'm saying, he also got lyrics, but he talks about a lot of realism in his music as well. And it's definitely a vibe. I actually met his manager in Tallahassee at Goldie Sounds. Shout out to AD. Yeah, I was on a tour. We was both on the same tour where he was giving us both a tour through his studio. And, you know, we had a little conversation. He was like, oh, yo, I'm Gank. You know who Gank is? I'm like, yeah, I know, because he used to make some runs through my hometown. You know what I'm saying? He did a couple shows and everything in my hometown. So I already was aware of his music and everything. And, I spoke with him. I was like, yo, what you think about a feature? This is like a year or two ago. And, he said, we'll talk about it, whatever. But we kind of just kept a consistent relationship throughout the time period, you know what I'm saying? And then it was just time, I hit him up. I just felt, Shan had actually had the idea like, yo, why don't we get Gank on the track? I was like, shoot, let me hit this dog up, see what's up. And it was just all love. He said that he was down with the vibe. I had already laid down the verses to the track and everything because I wanted, just to create a vibe for him. But he got on and he did his own vibe. I didn't even expect him to do what he did with it. And, it's actually the most recent recording. That happened. That was all like in the span of like a week. That whole track, the way it got done and everything. Shout out to Resner. He created the beat on the fly, like, immediately. Like, I just hit him up like, yo, I'm looking for this type of vibe. And he just put it together, and it was just, it was a vibe, man. And I feel like it was just one of them songs that I feel like was needed,
Right. And what speaking of vibes, like what vibes can people expect from the EP?
On the EP, you can definitely, if you've known heard anything about my music, expect that Ashton Martin, but also expect the unexpected. I feel like I kind of experimented a lot with this one, and it's just like an updated version. It's some high tempo stuff. It's some thought provoking, but at the same time, I really didn't approach it like I was trying to create like a very, very deep, introspective project. So a lot of it is just me getting off, like just talk, like, just getting off on it. Like some of it was just inspired just by that, just me hearing the beat, and I'm like, ooh, I want to kill this, like just going off on it. But so definitely expect some of that, because I people told me that's what they wanted to hear a little bit. It's like, I want to just hear you just snap on something. I was like, all right, I got you. So I got some of that. Expect some of updates and what's going on with me. You know what I'm saying, and what I've been through lately, and just vibes. You know what I'm saying, just some good music. I don't want to get too much, but it's definitely one worth tuning into. 6 tracks.
That's another thing too, man. Hey, y'all can be in and out. So again, once y'all done listening to this, you can go over and listen to my man's joint. You know what I mean? And also too, feel free, you know what I'm saying, to if you got YouTube land, listen to the EP, come back, let us know what you thought about it. And also too, if they listening to it, bro, where can they contact you so they can let you know what they feel about the music and direction that you're going?
Yeah, man. So you can contact me on all social platforms at ItsAshtonMartin. That's ITSASHTON Martin. You know what I'm saying? It's Ashton Martin all across the board. My Facebook artist page is Ashton Martin 850 with the ad of It's Ashton Martin. So if you put It's Ashton Martin anything, I'm there. I'm gonna come up. You know what I'm saying? Just contact me. I'm always free. I'm open for feedback. So I really want to hear what people think of it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm actually encouraging people to reach out to me. let me know what you think about the project.
No doubt. Y'all make sure y'all do that. Holler at my mans. Let them know that you listening. And show love. Now, before we get up out of here, where's wifey? Where's she at?
She's behind the camera eating, so she definitely does not want to be on the camera right now.
Nah. Still, she can't be hiding. She eating, doing the interview first. She should be right there, you know what I'm saying, giving you, passing notes, letting you know what you got.
She was doing a little bit of that behind it. She was like trying to tell me some things I don't forget at the moment. You know, trying to toss me some things, toss me my phone and stuff. So you know,
right.
She's playing. She keeping me on point.
Let me see if I can get her. Fee.
Now she's coming around. Now that you done called Fee, she want to come around now.
I'm gonna see. We can get Fee up here. Oh, I can't even type right now. I'm tripping. I know people in podcasts like, man, what y'all talking about? Relax. Fee! The crazy thing gonna be when she come here, Kobe gonna come start barking, but
yeah,
it'll be all right. What? All I see is an arm over there. What is going on? Yeah, show
her face. You see her? You see her?
Oh, there. All right, I see you.
Hi.
What's going on?
She's trying to hide in the background.
Yeah.
Come here. At least speak on the mic, baby. Oh yeah, Fee is totally she bad time out right now.
Yeah.
You guys try to get herself together. Did you say hey? Cause you're
hello.
Since y'all was trying to call us out, now we called y'all out. This is a podcast challenge, huh?
Exactly.
How ready you
keep that same energy.
Keep that same energy.
Keep that same energy.
I'm still waiting on that grocery list. The grocery grocery store challenge. That's what we said.
You missed it. You missed what he said earlier.
That's already said. If he got me spoiled.
Hi. Hey, the queen has arrived.
You embarrass me. Oh, for real? That's how you feel? Oh, okay. I can tell about the off-camera antics. Lord, I love you too, baby.
Okay.
But I love you more this time. Spice. Anyway, we're going to get up out of here. Bro, again, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate what y'all doing. And always going to support. So y'all just give me the word, and I got you. You know what I mean?
Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate all the love and support, man. It's the same here, dog. You know, it's all love.
No doubt, no doubt. So we'll get up out of here. Again, I tell y'all, I don't like introducing my guests because they be making me look crazy. But if it does come through, it'll be a very, very important guest, a different guest than what y'all typically are used to. But it will be very, very important, especially amongst everything that's been going on as far as the protests and like I was just preaching about, you know, as far as civil discourse and being involved in the community. So hopefully, God look out. I have this guest on my podcast, and y'all gonna get some things. But until then, again, let me know that you out there. Hit me up on social media. If you're watching the video, hit that subscribe button. Leave comments. Also, too, social media should be posted up in the corner, the page, and that's it. So this is another episode of the Enigma Sept. Oh, I forgot. Lord have mercy. We have made it. Yo, get some props, man. This is the 100th. I should say this in the beginning. 100th episode. Yo. Triple digits.
Yes, sir.
Consistency is the key.
Yes, sir.
I keep at it, man. I do it for y'all. Y'all keep me going. Those out there who's listening, that's retweeting, that's reposting, everything. Also, too, man, shouts out to the fans that support me. Freedom Train Radio, with Pat and Joe and Queen Candace and Shelby and everybody else that's involved. I appreciate y'all. Salute. Yo, trying to go for 100 more. You know what I mean? Gonna try to keep this thing going. Also, too, big shout out to my baby Fee, because a lot of this probably wouldn't have went down if she hadn't came through and helped your boy out with a lot of stuff. Like I told Ashton before, we're trying to build, trying to do some things as well.
That's love.
Love you, baby. So, yeah, 100th episode. Almost forgot. And I'm going to leave y'all with a little treat since we're talking about the Jada Pickett joint. I'm going to end this episode with a little track that me and my cousin did long time ago called Shorty Fly. And we used Jada Pickett in the hook, or use her name in the hook. I think it'd be fitting with everything going down. So this is we're gonna end this with Shorty Fly. And this is the Enigma Sept Hour. You got time, baby.
Boy, Scientific, aka the Mad Scientist, aka the Six Man. You are now listening to the Enigma Sept Hour. You got it, baby.